Good afternoon, Musketeers. It's October 13th, 2017. I'm Ivana Dias.
And I'm Daniel Stenger, and this is Xavier News.
From the Xavier University Television Studio, this is Xavier News. Your campus, your region, your world. This is Xavier News.
The Trump administration announced plans on Thursday to formally withdraw from UNESCO, the United Nations educational, scientific, and cultural organization based in Paris. Trump's reason for this was to save money and protest what he views as UNESCO's anti-Israel bias. The move, which could be formally announced as early as next week, marks America's further estrangement from an organization that it helped establish after World War II to widen access to education and ensure the free flow of ideas. The United States will maintain its presence at UNESCO as an observer state. The Reagan administration decided to withdraw from the organization first in 1984 at the height of the Cold War, citing corruption and what it considered an ideological tilt toward the Soviet Union and against the West. President George W. Bush rejoined the organization in 2002.
President Donald Trump has also lit the wick of war against North Korea, according to North Korea's Foreign Minister Ri Yong-ho. This statement follows weeks of escalating tensions between North Korea and the United States, fueled by North Korea's repeated nuclear tests and Trump's tough talk. Echoing previous warnings by North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, their foreign minister said, quote, "The United States should act sensibly and stop touching us if they do not want to disgrace themselves in the face of the whole world. We will not leave America, the aggressor state, unpunished." End quote. Multiple allegations of rape, sexual assault, and trading sex for movie roles have forced Harvey Weinstein out of his company and begging for help and forgiveness. In the past week, many companies have published details about the Hollywood titan Weinstein. Through this, multiple women shared accounts of their encounters with the famed producer over decades, alleging rape, sexual assault, and sexual harassment. People coming forward include Angelina Jolie, Gwyneth Paltrow, Cara Delevingne, Kate Beckinsale, and over 20 others.
Controversy is not the only thing sweeping through California. Massive wildfires have killed at least 24 people and damaged thousands of homes, businesses, and other buildings, authorities have said. Firefighters were still battling 22 wildfires in Napa, Sonoma, and Yuba counties in Northern California as of yesterday morning. Intensified by strong winds, the flames have charred more than 180,000 acres of land and have damaged or destroyed at least 3,500 structures and forced nearly 20,000 residents to evacuate. At least 8,000 firefighters and support personnel are battling the fires, according to the National Interagency Fire Center. Authorities said 1,000 fire departments stretching from San Diego to Oregon have joined the effort.
For some local news, a man who is already serving time for raping a teenage girl in Butler County pleaded guilty to another rape in Warren County. Last summer, 30-year-old David Cross posed as a 15-year-old boy and befriended a 13-year-old girl from Mason on MeowChat. This app allows users to engage in one-on-one or group chats with strangers around the world. Cross arranged to meet the girl at Kings Island, then pulled her into a wooded area near the park and raped her. Cross will consecutively serve 7 years on top of a 9-year sentence he is serving for raping a 15-year-old girl last year.
A Lakota East High School student is behind bars after the school said he made graphic threats on social media. According to court documents, a 15-year-old sent out a Snapchat saying he would, quote, assassinate other students and put them in a blender, end quote. The boy appeared before a magistrate in Butler County Juvenile Court who ordered that he remain housed in the County Juvenile Detention Center until his next court appearance on October 16th. The student now faces a third-degree felony charge for making terroristic threats.
All right, that's all from the news desk, people.
We'll be right back with Lucas Robbins and the Xavier Sports Report.
Good afternoon, Musketeers. I am Lucas Robbins, and this is Xavier Sports. This past Sunday, the women's soccer team moved to 7-4-4 on the season with a 1-1 draw versus DePaul University. Notable performances included redshirt senior Tori Doss forcing an overtime with a goal in the 82nd minute, and sophomore Tori Bizzarro recording 7 saves, including 2 in overtime to keep the game alive. The Musketeers remain undefeated against Big East opponents with 3 wins and 2 draws, and are in a tie with the Butler Bulldogs for second place in Big East play behind only Villanova. Their 5-game unbeaten streak in conference play is the best since 2003, and tomorrow the Musketeers will try and keep their streak going at Marquette University at 8 p.m. On the men's soccer team, senior Matt Vasquenza moved to a tie for 10th most goals in Xavier history in a 1-2 loss versus Villanova. Junior Simon Hesnes gave Vasquenza the assist, and the two of them have paired very well together this season, combining for 10 goals and 9 assists on the year. The loss moves the team to 7-3-2 for the season and 2-2 in conference play, but the Musketeers will look to bounce back tomorrow at Cretin at 8 p.m. The women's golf team enjoyed an impressive performance last Saturday at the Xavier Invitational, as 6 players finished in the top 20 of the tournament. Senior Grace Howie finished tied for 10th place and was first among the Xavier golfers, and was followed by Amy Kucera at 13th, Morgan Tinsley tied at 14th, Michaela Smith and Andy Shuckow tied at 16th, and Kiasha Phillips tied at 20th. The team will finish their fall schedule with one last tournament in the Palamanto Intercollegiate on from October 22nd to October 24th. Best of luck to all the teams competing this week, and as always, let's go X.
This is Xavier